going on, boys? And today we got some Jets news, Jets whatever this is. We're just gonna find out what Aaron Rodgers got to say about all the rumors and all the reports that's been going on, man. And from the thumbnail of this video, I'm a little pissed off right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'm a little pissed off. But I need to hear what he has to say before I get pissed off. You know what I mean? I'm a little nervous, but bruh, don't if you want to leave, just leave. Alright, don't do this roller coaster nonsense, brother. I'm not doing this. Jesus, tired of this. Whatever. Anyway, let's get to the video. Hopefully, it's not some bull crap. Let's see what it is.
Bye week.
I like Aaron Rodgers.
There's a lot of chatter about you, brother.
I like you, man.
Okay, just want to let you know that. And I assume you were checked out because that's kind of how you go about operating.
By the way, Pat McAfee's the GOAT. That dude. His whole team, goats.
And then
Let's do this.
You get updated on some shit, and then there's, whoa, I didn't know that was happening. So here is basically, we think the first report that kind of started a bunch of reports. Diana Rossini, who works for...
By the way, Diana Rossini is a hit piece maker. I ain't going to act like what she's saying, all of it is not true. There's probably a bunch of true stuff in there, but we're not gonna act like there's not fluff. Right? There's definitely a lot of fluff to make the Jets look bad. So Diana Rossini,
The Athletic, which is owned by the New York Times, reported that at this point, after conversations with sources with the team and around the league, my understanding is that Rodgers still wants to play in 2025, just not for the New York Jets. And then that laid out a bunch of different reports. Strained relationships. They're going to cut you. You're going to get, literally, I think it all just kind of went pretty crazy. What landing spots?
It was kind of insane. It was kind of insane.
It was 1,000 different reports. So on that particular report, I think you can kind of say whatever the hell you want to say about that, but what are your thoughts on the future and any of this bear any credence, and how much did you hear during the bye week?
Don't violate my emotions, man.
Yeah, it's all true.
What? Okay. I knew it.
There we go.
Boom! He didn't go to dinner with Woody Johnson in the city. He doesn't drop the whole thing. But 2025, have you given any solid answers? Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we start wherever you want to start. Listen, I don't talk to that person. So I don't, there's obviously people that I guess she talks with. I don't understand what the motivation would be or what you think you're getting out of that.
That's what I'm saying,
but when it comes to me, I can tell you, again, my circle is really small. I'm not talking to people who are talking to people like that. So this is at best, it's a third game of telephone with me, and I don't have, I don't have a relationship with reporters who are gonna break stories like this. As far as my future goes,
it's scummy, bro. It's scummy.
I haven't told anybody
it's scummy.
In my life that I want to play in 2025 and not on the Jets. So that's 100% false. I actually said the opposite. I said that I'm going to wait and see what happens with at the end of the season, and if they want me back, and what happens with Brick, and what happens with the offensive staff, and obviously the GM at the time, and then they just fired Joe. There's a lot of things out of my control when it comes to that. But I've really enjoyed my time in New York. I mean, obviously we haven't had success.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I do not want all Brick back. I know you said something about we're gonna see what happens to Brick. Brick is gone, brother. He's gone. After the season, he's gone. He's gonna be back as a defensive coordinator somewhere, just not with the Jets.
We've all wanted to have.
But shout out to Brick though.
But, I've made some great friendships on the team. I've enjoyed living in Jersey. I've enjoyed time in the city. I've enjoyed getting to know the fans. And I came here to win here.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not jumping off ship. Cool. I definitely want to play and not in New York.
That's wild.
I don't even know if I want to play yet, but New York would be my first option.
Okay, so let's talk about what you just said there. You don't even know if you want to play yet, because then there was also reports that you're playing through an injury right now, and you're refusing to get scans because you don't want them to say that you can't play, and then you're going to maybe be put on IR, or they maybe were going to cut you. Whenever you say you don't even know if you want to play, is that because of mentally, physically? What is kind of the thought behind that? And are you refusing to get scans? How injured are you right now? I think that is information that people should know whenever they're watching you potentially play,
Well, I feel great right now. I mean, I had the week off. I felt really good last week. Our last game we played against the Colts. Felt, as good as I felt in a long time. I will not willingly go on IR without an injury. When it comes to scans, first of all, I played 20 years. I know my body better than anybody. Second of all, I got a great relationship with Zuff over there and the doctors on staff, and we had a lot of great conversations where they, diagnosed what I was dealing with, and I told them how I was feeling, and we talked about the possibilities of playing and rehab and what it would take. And there was no mandate ever, you got to get this scan. And then I was like, I ain't fucking getting a scan. It was listen, how do you feel? I told him, I know my body well. What do you, see in your diagnosis? Okay. What are the risks of playing? What are the likelihood of playing? What kind of treatment do I got to do to get back? And that was that. There wasn't, any weirdness around that. It was normal conversations, like MRIs, are used a lot of times to figure out what's going on. If you're not quite sure, I have knee pain. Okay, I need to get an MRI to see what it's going on. Is it a bone bruise? Is it, cartilage? Has some perforations in it, or is there a ligament? Something. When it comes to especially the hamstring, I don't know what else they were talking about. I met with the guys. I let them do the examination. I told them what I was feeling, and we had great communication through the whole thing.
Your hoodie's hitting the speaker thing on there, so there is a little bit of in between some of the words that you're saying because you're old school.
Oh, I hate that, man. That's terrible.
Well, that's one of the downfalls of the old school wire. That's one of the downfalls. There's a lot of upside.
Protecting the brain.
All right, shit. Let's take it off, man.
No. Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to be. Oh, no.
He can't hear. Yeah, that's
take the hoodie off.
Get your brain.
Okay, I thought you were going to take the headphones off. Let's not do that. Hair looks good, by the way. Hair looks sweet. You can't hear us.
Great
shirt.
Sweet shirt.
Sweet shirt.
Hey, yo, they own his nuts.
Okay, you were excited for that. Oh, look at the sky, brother. What do we got? Oh, we got Saturn.
We got Saturn here.
Hell yeah.
We still got everything you said. It was just a couple different times. Don't worry about that. We heard everything.
I don't want anybody taking any more shit out of context. Make sure we hear everything that's said.
Okay, last thing for me before AJ and the boys have questions.
No, probably not.
Obviously for you about everything going on in your world. Whenever you say you don't even know if you want to play next year, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like for you, you just.
Well, I feel like I've been kind of year to year, and obviously last year getting hurt, my whole focus was trying to get back to the end of the season and then getting back for the season. Again, when you're 40 going on 41, you're obviously at the end of your career. So there's a lot of things that, obviously if it's New York, they have to, want me to be here. And then the new GM, new staff, all have to want me to be with the Jets. And then body wise, I got to see how I'm feeling and if I want to sign up to go back to the grind and all right. And all that. But feels good. I'm healthy now. It's not as much fun when you're dealing with the kind of rehab time all the time. So if I can stay healthy the rest of the year,
I hope so, bro.
And
please
play
stay
the way I
healthy
want to play, and everybody feels good about
playoffs. The
bringing
Jets
me
are
back.
cooked.
And
but I just want to see some good games.
And if not, then there's all the other options. I think at this point I'm open to everything and attached to nothing. So. It's a good place to be.
Hey, who knows what the future holds? We'll wait until then to figure out what it is. But I appreciate you clearing some air. Like, I am not, there's a lot of things that have to unfold before any decision is made. What year is this for you in the NFL?
20.
Congrats, man.
Hell yeah. Good 2 decades.
It's really good. Hell yeah.
It's a lot.
Shout out to Saturn, too. How many rings are on Saturn?
Oh, so many, man.
Uncountable.
So many. It's crazy. It's so tough.
Go ahead, AJ.
Yo, Pat McAfee's
Hey, Adam, when you said obviously you don't know if you want to play next year. How does it feel compared to maybe years in the past? Last year, excluding that, because we know tear the Achilles early, and it's always, hey, we're going to do whatever it takes to come back. But how do you feel now compared to maybe the last 2, 3, 4 years when you kind of were going year to year and figuring it out?
I don't think I was really going year to year. Like, definitely not 20 and 21. I mean, 22, I knew my time in Green Bay was probably at an end, and they wanted to move on. So that kind of allowed me to think about if I still wanted to play. And then when I got traded to New York, I definitely wanted to give at least 2 good years. Now, there's obviously opinions about whether or not I've given any good years. But,
Come on,
obviously
boy.
last year was an injury, and
We
this
need
year
you.
hasn't gone as well as anybody would have liked. But I have, really enjoyed my time. These have been 2 of the most important years of my life, and 2 of the best years of my life. As much as it's been frustrating and difficult, it's been 2 really beautiful years.
Let's go.
Of the ups and downs and the in betweens. But again, there's a lot that goes into it. You got to feel, body wise, like you want to give it a go. Health wise, mental, all the things that go into it. And then you want to be in a spot where you feel like you can win and you're valued. So a lot can change. Again, I'm open to whatever comes and not attached to anything. But playing in New York would obviously be my first choice if I want to play.
Atta baby. Hey, I like hearing that. Because I read it anywhere but there.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I didn't like that.
Why not?
They came back.
We had a great group of guys. I mean, they just traded for Devontae and
Come on, bro. Like these reports is all stupid shit.
Of older players, great young players,
Yes,
coming in the second contract stuff. So I don't know. I mean, and then you win in New York, you can do something special. So
facts, bro. Facts.
Okay,
I'd definitely be open.
So let's talk about that. So when you get there, Coach Salah's the coach. Joe Douglas is the general manager. Now, Coach Salah's no longer the coach, and Joe Douglas no longer general manager. When that news happens, are you blindsided by it? What is because obviously everybody on the internet says you ordered a hit.
You ordered a hit.
Douglas. Obviously, that's what's not everybody. A portion of the internet is always going to believe that.
Always hating on
Remember,
Rodgers, bro.
you were immunized.
The fact that Aaron Rodgers
that happens, so that's how they're going to feel forever in this entire conversation. But when Joe Douglas gets fired last week, what is the first thought? And did you know, or did anybody really know what was coming? How does that kind of come together from your perspective?
Well, I didn't know. I was on a plane about to head back to California and got a call. I love Joe. I spent a lot of time with Joe, a lot of conversations. He's a fucking great man. He's
Joe's
damn good general manager.
Joe's great, man.
And I really enjoyed our conversations. I'm disappointed because I had a hand in it. I had an opportunity to play better and to keep him here. So I feel bad about that because he's a great human. The human aspect of this is tough because there's family involved, with people involved.
I'm not gonna lie, Joe's a great guy.
Joe is such a great dude, and I have so much love and respect for him. I can't say I was fully surprised though, because there was a helicopter that landed at practice.
Yo, he really landed a helicopter. Woody Johnson, this nigga, bro.
And I don't know. I just felt like something crazy was about to go down. Maybe it isn't crazy outside the building, but when the helicopter landed mid-practice, I was like...
Is that not normal for New York?
What happened in Dallas?
Jared does.
Jared does.
I mean, does he come on a helicopter? I just knew something might be going down here. And I was like, damn, I hope it's not Joe.
Oh, man.
And then a couple hours later...
It was Joe.
They whacked him.
They whacked him. Yo, these guys.
Good luck out there, Joe.
Good luck, Joe.
Hey, man. I'm happy. I'm relieved that Aaron Rodgers is now some bullcrap that the media is trying to portray. Like, bro, you gotta think for yourself, man. I swear. Like, some people just go with what the media says and be like, yes, they reported it, so it must be true. Why would they lie? Shut up, nigga. Come on, man. Anyway. I really love that Aaron Rodgers is in this mindset. He seems like he's getting healthier and healthier. Hopefully next game, who we play next game? We play the Seahawks. The Seahawks, the defense is in. So we'll see what's up. Geno Smith might go on his freaking revenge tour, try to violate us. He probably will. Geno Smith, I know for a fact, Geno Smith wants to win that game. So, hey man, win or lose, I don't really care. Because I want a better pick in the draft. We ain't making the playoffs. It's clipped. We ain't making no playoffs, bro. So, but I don't want to lose, though. Like, I don't want to tank. But if we do, like I said, whatever. I hate losing. It's one of the worst feelings ever, bro. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Play Sundays in a couple days. I'm kind of excited. we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you like the video, show me some love. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you later.